So let's deal with this. A lot of what we're going to see in the next couple of months is going to be Donald Trump and the Republican Party trying to give an off-ramp to their most rabid followers so that they don't have to take responsibility for not delivering on the things that they can't deliver on. Now, this is not to say that Donald Trump's going to be reasonable, blah, blah, blah. No, it's not to say that at all. It's to say that, like, they have some problems executing these things. I mean, even just like everything that they were supposed to do on day one would have to be like a 15,000 long hour day. So one of those things is like they may, they're going to end Obamacare, but it's not going to happen for 3 years or something. That's going to happen in January or February, like I say, through reconciliation. Here is Rudy Giuliani, who is sent out there to deal with, and he could very well be the next attorney general, ladies and gentlemen, to deal with Donald Trump's promise to have his next attorney general indict Hillary Clinton. So how do you deal with that? Well, what you do if you're Rudy Giuliani is you create a straw man that you hope will actually happen for some reason.
Rudy, the Clinton Foundation is under investigation, as you know. Should President Obama, before he leaves, should he pardon her? If not, should Donald Trump?
Well, the reality is we have two traditions, right, that are sort of in conflict with each other. One is we try to get over the anger and everything else about an election after it's over with and put it behind us. And I don't like to see America become a country in which we we prosecute people, about politics. On the other hand, there are deep and disturbing issues there in which, if you don't investigate them,
they're going to continue.
Yeah, and also it's hard to investigate other people. What do you say to a foundation that where you have a fraud of $50,000 when you haven't looked at a foundation where there is an alleged fraud in the millions or hundreds of millions of dollars? Now, it may be true; it's not true, but it hasn't been investigated.
Yeah,
so, and justice for all.
That's a very tough balance, and that's why I don't think President Obama should pardon her. I think President Obama should leave it to the system we all believe in to determine, is she innocent or is she guilty?
It'll be.
Yeah, there it is. So there's an investigation ongoing. I'll just give you all the information you just learned there. There's an investigation ongoing, but Rudy also believes that there needs to be an investigation started because there's allegations. So there's both an investigation and not an investigation. And Barack Obama may pardon her for something that is not being investigated or is being investigated. But he shouldn't pardon her in this way. I mean, I think Rudy Giuliani is basically saying, like, President Obama should pardon her. So I can't, so that when I become Attorney General, I don't have to maintain my promise or Donald Trump's promise.
We would really like to be focused on overall the criminalization of people of color and systemic harassment and abuse. So I don't necessarily know we're going to have time to try to put our former presidential rival in jail.
Unbelievable. Hey, it's Sam Seder. Why don't you subscribe to this channel? You can do so right over here. Subscribe.